Hello there, guys. This is Cyborg,
And Bumblebee.
and we're going to be talking about
Absolute Batman issue number 10.
So, this starts off where the other one left off with Batman pretty much being captured and becoming a guinea pig.
He is having to stay at Ark M.
Pretty much driving him insane.
Well, the issue, I guess so, a little bit. They're definitely testing him and giving him a run for his money.
Now, before we go through all that, let's go to where he got in. They had to knock him out. They had to knock him out heavily. That still didn't work. Now, they pulled out every weapon from his suit. And when they tried to take the suit off, they had booby traps hitting them left, right, and center.
So the issue starts off with the doctor just talking about how he got in there, and they said that he's 6'9", 421 pounds.
Bat brick. Bat brick.
It required 6 people to carry him in. and one of those 6 people, or at least one of them, got a back injury from carrying his butt.
Yeah.
They took the suit off of him, and the suit had booby traps.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did scans or whatever, and they had to extract all kinds of stuff out of his body.
Yeah.
He had shurikens, daggers, blades, pellets inside his body somewhere, somehow.
He had a foldable mace.
He had a large spiked war club that was collapsible.
Now, I have one question. Where did he keep it?
Maybe that's why he's 421 pounds. All this stuff just...
You might be right on that, but where did he keep that warhammer?
I don't know.
I think he put it up his behind.
I don't know about all that, but they thought he was sedated. He wasn't.
He was just buying his time, taking a little nap.
And he escaped the first time. He still had something in the back of his mouth. Yeah. A little, piece of metal that he could use to lockpick the door, and he escaped. But then Bane, he escaped and ended up in, what do they say, Project Clay, aka Clayface. And then that's when Bane grabbed him and brought him back.
You hadn't seen enough. Let's go. Come on. How Bane was talking to him, he was like, "Yeah, no, let's go."
Oh. He's like, "Yeah, no, let's, you're done."
And then it switches back to the past where Bruce and
Waylon
were getting ready to have Waylon's fight.
Yeah, so throughout this book, it goes back and forth, and we see Batman training Waylon, getting him prepared. Later on, we see Selina talking to him, and Selina telling him, you got to tell Waylon that he not going to win this fight. And Bruce is like, "I can't tell him that. He's my best friend."
That's why you should tell him that, because he is your best friend.
And then we see later, Waylon at the fight, and Waylon asks Bruce, like, "You think I could win this fight?"
"Nah, but we can certainly try."
And then, that's the last bit of that we see in this issue, at least. I don't know, or they didn't show us Waylon fighting Bibbo. Also, meanwhile, his mom is looking for him. His mom is trying to put, missing person signs, trying to get the DA's office to put out an alert or what have you. It's been, by the end of all of this, it's been 3 months that he was in Arkham. But we'll get to that in a second. So they get him back to his environment, as they say. And they say that
he's been cleaning up the bat guano
at first, but then he stopped. And then apparently he was refusing to eat, so they put in a feeding tube. And then, they think that, maybe we finally broke him.
No.
Lies.
He used bat guano and his pee to make a ignitable bomb.
So this man extracted his own teeth and somehow you did that and used his teeth to create claws.
Yeah.
To put, wrap around his hand or put on his hand to, claws to punch the feeding tube. He was able to configure it to where he could shoot stomach acid at people.
Mm-hmm.
And then the guano and mixed with his pee that he peed on top of the guano became an explosive, and he blew up a wall of his place that they had him cooked up in. This was the second time he escaped, and this time on his escape, he ended up in the Isley ecosystem, aka Poison Ivy, if you are not familiar. And Bane catches him again.
Well, Bane didn't catch him.
I mean, well, he kind of got captured by the trees, but then Bane came and picked him up as well, and brought him back.
And then there was the third time.
And, this time, or between that and the third time he escaped, they did all kinds of surgery on him. They cut him open. They did a craniotomy. They took a piece of his brain out and then inserted something else back in.
They turned him into a naked mole rat. Like, I have never seen him that smooth.
They cut off all his hair. He was just, and he has all these scars. He is just something. I don't know what they did to him, but they did a whole lot of crap to him.
Mm-hmm.
And they tempted him by putting the bat suit in his enclosure, or so they thought, or so we thought, maybe.
I don't know. I just know that was a bad idea if they wanted to stop
him. At first, he was like, "No, I'm not going to do it," but then he's like, "Nah,
I'm gonna do it.
Put this suit back on.
I'm gonna do it."
And he tries and he runs and he gets stopped by some of these mutation creatures that they had. Bane attacks him, but then
he kicks back.
From the looks of it, Bane throws him into some glass. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I kind of realized this. So Bane threw him into a glass that was an egg. It looks like an egg on the inside of the glass.
Okay.
And then I don't know. In the process of Bane throwing him into the glass and the glass breaking and Batman landing, this egg cracked open.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that what was inside this egg was a killer croc.
Bum, bum, bum. Not just any killer croc.
Wayland Croc Jones.
And if most of you guys forget, they injected him with a serum that pretty much turned him into a crocodile.
They called him, what did they say, Mutation 500 or something. So they've been doing all kinds of experiments down here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bruce was able to talk to him, notice him, and get him on his side and roll him like a horse into battle.
Needless to say, Bane and Killer Croc, took Bane down. So Killer Croc and Batman were able to escape.
Right into the sunset.
Or so we thought, because then Bane and Dr. Arkham, who is the doctor, apparently this was part of their plan.
Yeah, they're going to terrorize everything.
Because they said, ready for the final phase? And Bane is like, because now I really get to break him.
They want to see how far they can push Batman.
I don't know what their plan is, but something's going down. He going back into society. I don't know what they did to his brain. I hope it's not like mind control or nothing, but should be interesting.
I definitely think that they broke him a few times. Now they're going to go for the final kill.
And Killer Croc is Killer Crockin'.
But this was actually pretty interesting. I enjoyed it. What about you?
I enjoyed this issue. I am interested to see what's going to happen next.
I will say, I did not like to see Bat Booty. That did not interest me in the least.
My thing is that this is he was so, is creative the word that I want to use? The fact that
Yes.
he was able to think to use his feeding tube to launch his stomach acid at people to fight people. Like, who thinks of that? Like
Somebody who don't want to be caged.
like, and you know what? Like, part of me, like, well, obviously, maybe this was part of his plan. The fact that he wasn't eating, he thought, okay, if I don't eat, they go and put in a feeding tube, and then I can use this feeding tube to shoot acid from my stomach at people.
Nah, I don't think he thought that far ahead.
I think he did.
I think he thought of it on the fly once they started doing stuff.
I don't know. I personally,
no way you can look that far into the future and be like, oh, if I stop eating, they're gonna put a feeding tube in my stomach, and I can use this feeding tube to shoot my stomach acid at people. Nah.
I am inclined.
No, absolutely not. I think he was broken for a little bit, and they gave him an out.
I am inclined to think
he already thought about the bat guano and the piss, and the feeding tube was just an extra added.
I am inclined to think that he planned this.
Nah.
Because the fact that he had all those things just implanted in his body for what have you, in the event that he needed those things, like all these pellets and shurikens. Like, I feel like he is someone that's going to be prepared. And I feel like this was something that he planned to happen. But I could be wrong.
Or I could be wrong.
But at the end of the day, it happened.
Yes, it did.
And him and Waylon have now escaped. And we also know that Clayface and Poison Ivy are down there.
Along with Man Bat.
Yes, we saw what looked like a Man Bat as well.
This was pretty good. I can guarantee you guys will enjoy it. Support your local comic book store. Check it out. Get the entire series. Read it. Love it. Enjoy it. And if you can't go to your local comic book store, you can also check out the app.
The DC Infinite app.
Where you can watch it with your friends, read it with your friends, love it, enjoy it, have fun. You guys take care. We love you. Peace.